Well, hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since we played a game on the channel actually, but today I'm going to show you three games I'm currently playing. And since it's Friday and it's a coincidence that I'm playing three Quest games, it's a Friday Quest series. Yay! something new I decided to do, to tell you about three fantastic games that I've been enjoying immensely for the last 2, 3 or more weeks, off camera, of course. This is my recent addition to my collection, Hero Quest. I eventually decided to go in, come back really after all these years. I remember playing it many years ago, and then things happened, life happened, and as with other games, I'm slowly coming back. So here it is. I'm playing with the app, since you know that I'm playing solo on my channel. So I'm playing with the app, and this is the third or fourth mission quest in the core campaign. I only have the core box for now. Trying things out. I like the game a lot, for many reasons. One is, of course, nostalgia. Many people who played the game before, many years ago, they're coming back because they enjoy their memories, really. So yeah, this is one of the things I really like about Hero Quest, is the nostalgia feeling. You come back to your teenage years, really, and you just get to relive that again. Another reason I really like Hero Quest is the fact that it's very simple. It's fun and it's quick. It just takes minutes to set up. It takes minutes to explain to people, and then everybody can enjoy the fun of the dungeon crawl. Of course, since I'm playing solo, huge portion of the game stays on the side. I mean, playing against another person who could be playing as heroes or as dungeon master, and this game shines when playing with dungeon master, of course. But I have to say that one of the things that I like about new edition of Hero Quest is the app, because it's the way it's done. The narrative, the bits and pieces, some attention to detail. I really enjoy that, and it's quite good that they keep up with the cardboard, with the expansions. So it just takes a few weeks maybe for you to catch up with the latest expansions, and I think there's a lot of them, and all of them actually available to play with the app. And I think they recently added also some custom made ones, which is quite unique and quite fun. Yeah, three things I don't like about Hero Quest so far. That it's too simple sometimes, especially when you compare it to most modern contemporary dungeon crawlers. Hero Quest might be too straightforward sometimes, which can be both a disadvantage and advantage for the game, for the players, depending on whether you have a lot of time to dedicate to the game, or just play a mission here and there without too much hustle. Beer and pretzel game at its best. Another thing I'm not too sure entirely. I'm on the fence. Is the app? Yeah, I just said that I like the app. I do, but sometimes, especially when you play solo, it's quite easy to get lost and play the game in the app, because this app forces you to keep track of the location of both your heroes and monsters, which sometimes you can forget about, and then 2 turns after, you realize that your heroes or your monsters or both are still in your previous locations, and you have to catch up. So that's something to keep in mind. And of course, the core box comes with a gazillion of minis, but in my opinion, not enough variety. Even though you have a lot of monsters, you have a lot of bosses, furniture and things like that, I think they could have included more monsters. Of course, this encourages you to buy expansions. That's what it's all about. That's the model of the game. However, something to consider, that you only get 4 heroes in a core box, and that's it. So yeah, Bear that in mind. Yeah, okay, so that's Hero Quest. Hang on, bear with me while I'll move on the other side of my game room and tell you about Altar Quest, yet another quest game that I have on my table on this occasion. To be honest with you, I didn't have too many hopes with Altar Quest, and once I got beyond the atrocious, terrible rulebook for this game, it really shines. I wouldn't say it's a dungeon crawler. It's a puzzle crawler because every quest, every room is a puzzle really. So you have to bear that in mind because it's not your traditional go in, kill everybody, and loot the thing and move on. Yeah, in a way it is, but once at doing that, you have to track a lot of abilities, a lot of conditions, a lot of different cards and mechanics in this game. So if that sounds too scary for you, then yeah, please consider that before you pick it up. Otherwise, I think it offers a lot of variety because I think it's quite interesting approach to replayability, really. The core box comes with a lot of quests, threats, lurkers, and bosses, and you can mix and match. The game doesn't force you to do this or the other. It just tells you pick a quest, pick a threat. Threat is a deck of enemies. For example, I have in my quest, what's the quest I'm playing? It's the rescue, so one of the standard entry quests to learn the game and pick up the mechanics. So I chose the Poxoid threat deck, and what that means, these are rat, skaven, whatever you want to call them, enemies. You have some witches, you have some rogues, brutes, like this one for example. Yeah, you have some traps. Yeah, I actually have Plague Nest here. I have a Poxoid Bile Witch. There's a Poxoid Run Major. Yeah, and they all come with their abilities, with their conditions and things like that. So you can mix and match this with your boss deck that you can pick out of many available. I actually chose Winora Morn, and she's like a vampire lady. Then you have a deck of lurkers, which come randomly on the table. Then you randomize your feature deck. Features are basically the furniture that show up in different rooms. So you can mix and match, and you can play individual quests, or you can play as a campaign. So in that regard, I really like the fact that they've stretched themselves and offered the replayability and variety in the game. Yeah, it can become a little bit samey after a while, but which game doesn't, I heard that many people complain about the fact that Altar Quest is too repetitive because you keep repeating the same thing turn after turn, of course, but you do that in all the games. And for me, Altar Quest offers a lot of variety. Every room offers a puzzle. Yeah, you use the same mechanics, you use the same cards, you have a deck of cards that you go through for each character, and each character plays differently. Of course, they have a lot of similarities, but for example, Quella here, she's more focused on attacks. She's not good at searching or moving about, but she's good at attacking and getting rid of enemies. Yeah, so this is Altar Quest. It's a puzzle crawler, dungeon puzzle crawler. Yeah, so this is a twist. They took the inspiration from Hero Quest. As you can see, the board is similar. It's in one piece, same as Hero Quest, but then the similarities, in my opinion, end. This was published by Blacklist, the same guys behind, the Brady brothers. I hope I'm not mixing that. I also have 2 boxes of Fantasy Series miniatures, and that would be awesome if Steamforged Games, who acquired the rights for Altar Quest recently at the beginning of this year. I'm really looking forward to what they're going to do with it. They've bought it for a reason. It wasn't such a popular game, and I'm not sure about sales figures, but they bought it for a reason. So I really do hope they have some good plans for it. It would be ideal to see the use of majority of the miniatures that come in Fantasy Series 1 and 2. The second one is actually being developed, I think, with a lot of delays. But here you go. That's Kickstarters for you. So I have a lot of minis for Altar Quest and a lot of fun with it. As you can see, this is one of the biggest dungeons that I managed to go through, and I haven't finished yet. These are the last stages of the game, and I'm in trouble. If you're interested, I could post it on the channel. So please let me know if you'd like to see the Hero Quest or Altar Quest playthroughs on the channel. I'll be more than happy to do that. Right, moving on to my all-time favorite Quest game. Yeah, for those of you who watch the channel, you know, Warhammer Quest, and me being a huge fan of it. Currently working on expanding Warhammer Quest Cursed City with all the extra bits and pieces. I'm not sure if I've showed you these on the channel already. If I have, then apologies, but who doesn't like to look at painted minis? So here we go. These are the latest additions. New warbands and legions coming into Cursed City. I'll be using a lot of custom-made content for that. I already have a gazillion of cards, but I keep collecting more and more. So for example, we have the ghouls, the top shelf right there. Yeah. Some of them came painted, some of them are not finished yet. For example, this one, I would like to have him upgraded, so we'll see about that later on. Maybe we can change the color of his wings, because I don't like the green color. Same as this one. So they came like this. I managed to grab this at one of the sales. Somebody was getting rid of the collection. This one looks better, but in my opinion, could look a lot better with his base down and things like that, but that's what it is. Then we have the Sepulchral Guard, an elusive warband with a theme that I'm not a huge fan of. I was thinking about, you know, getting rid of that and redoing that, but at the end of the day I said, well, let's play with them for a while and see if I like it or not. Again, these came like that. I'm quite happy with the purchase because they were reasonably cheap and already done. They're reasonably done, but just the theme and the choice of colors is something that I'm not really sure about. Then we have Night Hunt additions to the Night Hunt. Right, look at that. We have the Revenants. What's his name? I forgot the name of this guy with the locks and picks and keys. Oh, come on. It's at the top of my tongue. Okay, anyways. Moving on. We have more Night Hunts. The Revenants, I think they're called, with the scythes. Oh, another ghoul right there, down in the bottom. They will be joining the forces of Radukar very, very soon in my newest playthrough that I'm kicking off very, very soon. I'll show you in just a moment. We have some more down here. What they're called, Death Guard, aren't they? With the White King. I already have him ready for one of the expansions, the Night Wars on Nemesis. He comes with his card in one of these. Can't remember which one, but we'll be coming to that shortly as soon as we finish the vanilla campaign. But I'm going to use him already because I have some substitute cards. Okay, we have the Executioner there, who isn't finished yet. He will be. Look at his base. It's too simplistic for my taste. I'm really excited about... hang on, mate, move on. I'm really excited about adding Scriptor Mortis. And as you can see, he's still in his grave. I mean, box, obviously. Yeah, I have a nice card I managed to find on PGG forums or Facebook page. And I really like his abilities, so I just need him assembled and painted. And I'm really, really excited to have him on the board and fight him very, very soon. Another addition that I have are these zombies, the huge pack of zombies. Even though I have a vanilla set of zombies that came in the Cursed City core box, you know, you can never have enough zombies on the board. So I really like these. They offer a huge variety, which I'm a huge fan of. So yeah, they'll be joining the forces of Radukar as well. Right, to finish it off, this is my setting for, hang on, like that. This is the setting for one of these scavenge missions that I'm going to kick off the new campaign with. The band, okay, so we have the Necromancer, Cleric, we have the Jelson Darak, and Dario, what's his name? I keep forgetting the names, but here they are. Say hello, guys. Yeah. I think I'll start with my favorite setup, which is this one, and maybe we'll introduce the other heroes to the mix when the time comes. But I have a feeling I'll start with them, trying to scavenge some resources for upgrades and things like that. So here we are. Spirit host right there. We actually rolled the Gravekeeper. What's his name again? Gorslav, of course. Yeah. Some zombies right there. We have some skeletons over there in the other corner. So here we are. This is Friday Quest with 3 quest games. Fantastic games. Please let me know what you think about the video, about the games. Have you played them? Have you enjoyed them? Or maybe you didn't. Also, if you'd like to see some of the playthroughs, then yeah, leave a comment, leave a like, leave a dislike. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next playthrough. Bye bye.